Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a what's on my phone and I'll be taking you guys with me. Starting off with the exterior, I have this clear phone case with some glitters on it. It's from Car Color and this was sent to me last year when I unboxed the S23 Ultra, and I got one for my S23 Ultra as well. From what they told me, Car Color is based in Australia and they just make phone cases for both Apple and Samsung. Inside my phone case, I have a Polaroid of Chung Ho-seok. He is a Korean rapper, dancer, producer, and songwriter. He's also known as J-Hope and is part of BTS. Next, I'll be showing my lock screen. For my lock screen, I have this wallpaper that says "Breathe Slow," and I made this in Canva. It's really just a simple design. I just took this picture of the coffee, iced coffee, and then removed the background, and I added some text like "Breathe Slow," and yeah, that's it, because I just wanted a simple and minimalist wallpaper. Next, I have these widgets on top, which is on the far left. We have a sunrise and sunset widget, which tells me what time the sun will rise and set. And then I have my moon phase widget at the center. It tells what phase of the moon we're currently in. And then at the right side, I have a photo widget of the waves clashing to the sand in the beach. I just feel like the waves crashing to the sand fits with the vibe of the wallpaper, since the sound is very relaxing and you get to breathe slow. And yeah, that's a short tour of the lock screen. Then we can move on to the home screen. Alright, so this is my home screen and I have 2 pages. So this is the first page. So the apps I have here are my files, Spotify, and then I have this widget which shows my battery percentage across different devices. At the bottom I have this calendar widget which shows me the date and the day, and then at the left side I have a photo widget. So moving on to my files, this app basically shows the different files I have, and it also helps me keep track of how much storage I use in my phone. I can also access an SSD and a micro SD card over here. Next app is Spotify, and yeah, this is just where I listen to music. It's my main listening platform. And I also made some playlists here. I have 2 public playlists and you can go check them out. This was when I traveled to Singapore and Seoul. I'll just link them in the description if you want to check them out. Let's just skip the gallery app since it's just full of photos and videos. And now in the clock app, I have basically my alarms. And I had this much alarms for school, but they're all turned off. So yeah, there's no school right now. At the bottom, I have this widget which shows the time, the date, and the day. And then a photo widget, a phone optimization widget, and a to-do list. At the bottom, I have 3 main apps. The first one is Google Messages, which just contains my text messages. Then I have my phone, which contains my contacts. And then I have my camera. And there's one feature I want to show here, because in Samsung you have this feature called Pro, and you can adjust the settings like a normal camera. So I've added it to my main area And here's how it looks like. It's very warm right now because the white balance is very high up, but you can adjust it to different settings. Like right now it's in 4000, and I usually take digicam like photos here because it has more detail since it's a raw image, which means that you can edit it further after taking the photo. I just think a lot of Samsung users miss this feature out. So if you're a Samsung user, might as well check it out because it really has nice photos, especially in RAW version. And if you can't find it, just go to the more option in your camera and then you'll find it there. You can also add some other features into your main grid by long tapping it and dragging it there. Moving on to the next page of my home screen, I have more of my socials and my school apps. On this top area, I have a calendar widget of the month, the current month, and then I have my YouTube right here. Thank you guys for all your support and for 14k subscribers. Really appreciate it right now. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe, and if you're still watching, maybe like the video as well. I really love this channel and her videos. I think you guys should check her out. Like, it's really motivating and comforting. It's like my new comfort YouTube channel, and if you want to check it out, I'll link it in the description. I won't be showing X and TikTok since I don't really have a public account for that. But anyways, here's Pinterest. And in Pinterest, I have two accounts. One is for just browsing around and just searching for pins and not really minding my feed getting destroyed. And that's this account. It's the random things I search, and I don't care if my feed gets messed up. But I also have another account where I want my feed to be organized, and like, I don't want my searches to destroy my feed, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is my main account, and I have a public account in Pinterest, so if you guys want to check it out, I'll also link my account in the description if you want to check it out. But yeah, this is where I save the pins that I use for my customization videos, like the photos and icons. I just make a board and save it there. In this section, I have most of my school apps, like notes. This is Samsung Notes, and I had my grade 11 notes here because this was my main note-taking app when I was in 11th grade. And I can show you one of my notes. This is linked to my tablet since it's a Samsung app. That's why I can view my notes from my phone even if I used my tablet to, write them. But yeah, I clearly said grade 11 because when I turned 12th grade, I had a different note-taking app, which I'll be showing you in a bit. I still use Samsung Notes in 12th grade, but mostly for answering different modules or handouts that were given by my teachers, and some things that I had to submit in like PDF form. Next is my Google Calendar. Right now I do not have much scheduled. It's basically just sleep, and I don't even follow it these days. Anyway, this is how my schedule would normally look like on a regular school day. I have my courses all lined up, and they're on repeat for the whole year, so I don't have to keep adding them. And yeah, that's for the whole March, since our school ended last March. Next, I have Notion, and this just basically helps me organize my school life, my personal life, my YouTube life, and everything. And I made a video on it. My recent video was about Notion, so if you want to check it out, you can go click on that. I'll probably link it in the description. But yeah, I think every student, or every person who wants an organized life needs Notion. And I'm not exaggerating, because when I had Notion, it really helped me become more organized and on track of the things I need to do and of my tasks, because it literally has everything in one place, and you can check it on your phone or your tablet or your laptop and everything. I can show you what I made recently. So in my freshman page, I made a gallery view of my courses, which I'll be filling up in the following weeks, since right now I don't know my courses yet. But if I do, I'll place them right here. And I just like the gallery view because it shows the cover photos of the page, and I chose aesthetic photos for that. Next app is Gmail, which I won't be showing since, it's self-explanatory. It has all my mails. I have the Steps widget, which is from Samsung Health, and I didn't have many steps these past days since I was just at home. But when we went to Singapore, we had a lot of steps, and I think it was at 10,000. But today I'm just at 105, since I just stayed at home today. Then at the bottom, I have this clock widget, which shows time of two regions, Singapore and Tokyo. And then I have this weather widget. Here I have my app screen, and in this page I have the most common apps I use. Then when I swipe to the right, I have different folders. This is where I organize my other applications so that they are organized and easy to find. Here I have a folder for school or for studying, and I have pretty useful apps that I can show you guys. First one is Photomath. So this basically helps you solve a math problem by taking a picture of it. It can show you the steps on how to solve a certain equation, and yeah, you'll be able to be more familiar with it, and you'll get to double check your answer, especially if you're trying to learn something by yourself. This is very useful. Next app is Quizlet, which is for active recall. This basically removes the hassle of having to make physical flashcards using index cards, and it also reduces the waste of having to make, physical flashcards through index cards. And here I have some of my flashcards from last school year. This is for entrepreneurship. Then I have one for philosophy. Mostly I use flashcards for content-heavy subjects where you really need to memorize a lot of stuff. Quizlet is useful for that. Then, my Mathway app is basically the same as Photomath. I just use it to double check, my answer in case Photomath is wrong. And then I have Gizmo, which is also an active recall app, but I don't really use it that much. If my friends make a reviewer through Gizmo, that's when I'll be using it. But I personally don't make flashcards using Gizmo. Next app is ReadEra. So this allows you to import some ebooks if you have any, and you can read them here. And I've only had one ebook so far. And yeah, it's a really nice book. I go back to read it from time to time, but I finished it already. And yeah, it's pretty good. Then lastly, I have Concepts, which was the note-taking app I used in grade 12. So if you're going to use Concepts, it's better to store your notes in your internal storage rather than the app storage, so that it doesn't have to constantly sync to your cloud. So in your internal storage, it's like safer in case something goes wrong. And one reason why I switched to Concepts is because it has an infinite canvas, which Samsung Notes does not have. It's useful for mind mapping since it also has lots of color options. And when you mind map, you shouldn't be limited to the space of your canvas. So having an infinite canvas is great. I'd like to point out that I did avail the Pro version. It's a one-time payment, and at that time it wasn't that expensive. But when my friends asked me about what note-taking app I used, and I told them I had the Pro version, the prices went up like in the span of 1 year. So you might want to consider that if you are going to use Concepts for note-taking. Anyway, what I'm going to show right now is how Concept stores your notes. So I'm currently in my Files application, and it's in my internal storage. Right here, you can see my Theo notes, and I can easily share it to other devices with Concepts. So for example, to my tablet. These notes were originally from my tablet since, as I said, I take notes in my tablet, and if I have to review them quickly, I quick share it to my phone, hence why I only have one note right here since I deleted the other ones I've reviewed already. So yeah, those are the apps in my studying folder, and that's my what's on my phone video. Earlier, there was a Weverse notification of Namjoon's live, and I had to click it right away since I did not want to miss his first live after being out. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video.